First and foremost, let us not forget that you and yours are the most important part of our social political dynamic. Your conversations, your meaningful thoughts, and prayers, yes, I said prayers, and beliefs into a system are what help promote and guide the politicians on high. Now, first episode is going to be about Roe v. Wade. Very contentious, I know, and pretty heavy. I'm going to present my ideas to see how that's going to bounce back for people. I think they're most logically sound, but who knows what else people are going to come up with. So, let us begin. I do not agree for the federal government to have the power to dictate to the states when it comes to hot topic ideas and social dilemmas like this. It doesn't make sense. This country was founded on the idea that the states would have control to help build their own worldview, and then other states would join in or not. And eventually it would develop into something that was more homogenous, and it would lead up to the federal courts, and then the federal courts would echo back to the states. And that would take care of the outliers that didn't want to jump on board, because by that point there wasn't very many. Roe v. Wade isn't the case. Now, I also believe that it is for sure a woman's right to choose. The constitutional argument that they used originally was weak, but I believe if they revisited the material that is there, they could find enough very valid points to make this a federal, universal thing. Why do I say that? Well, the pursuit of happiness, life, and liberty, and unreasonable treatment, basically. Let's think about it. A woman doesn't have any contract that guarantees that she's going to be financially taken care of from conception all the way until the child is, 80. There's nothing there. The complications as far as the medical treatment that will be needed or any adverse reactions that may happen, it totally affects her social dynamics, who and how she will interact with life thereon, or continuing on until indefinite. So for us to say, well, somebody else should make that choice, it just doesn't make sense. The opposite side of that, though, where people have religious beliefs or moralities that say, well, it's murder, that is something that does need to be addressed, and I think it could be in a legal format. That doesn't mean grandparents should be able to sue a woman that had an abortion, but perhaps the husband and or donor or person that was involved in a relationship that wanted to have a child. Is it fair? Not entirely, but nor is it fair to the male component of this conversation. So if we make it about legal case and responsibility, that can guarantee the right and autonomy of a woman that is going to be hosting said being, but also giving rights to the husband that helped create it. That is about the most simplest way I can look at it, and I think it is a sound idea. We need to move past saying that a God is going to do bad things to people, so it's our job to make sure they do the right things so that bad things don't happen. And I believe in faith and people having religion, but I don't think it should be a component involved in making legal decisions or controlling the rest of a populace in such a strict manner. I understand, and people that are atheists need to understand that religious morality is a component of every society ever. So we need to progress, sure, to get beyond some of that dogma, but we need to do it in a measured manner. Creating a legal case for people, or husbands or whatever, that wanted to have a say in how that abortion or whatever have you went down seems like a good compromise. But absolutely give women the right to choose. It's just absurd. I'm trying to argue something that just makes good sense. But like I said, the federal government doesn't need to be involved in making these decisions for everybody. It is something that people need to come to terms with. So that's about it. I will add intros probably at some point, and I want to do some live feeds, and I have a couple of good friends that I would like to have some hot topic debates with for just the fun of it. Let me know what you think. Feedback is definitely welcome. Comments, likes, subscribe, whatever. Thank you very much. It's up to you.